Yeah. Now, I've always driven by on Interstate 5, right past Santa Nella, and I've always seen this Mission Tower, whatever it is, I never knew. And I figured it was probably a hotel because all the missions are out on the coast, and I was right. I stopped by to check it out. It's called the Mission De Oro Hotel, and from the looks of it, it's pretty nice. Kind of seeing a couple of rooms, they look like they're all fairly new, renovated, nice beds, and only about $112 a night. So, something to think about if you're ever in the area. But now, I'm heading across over to Pea Soup Andersen's. Check this place out. They got a cool old sign and a neat little van sitting in the parking lot here. Not to mention the old style Netherlands-esque windmill. How you doing, huh? Well, I had a really nice, relaxing, chilled out time there at the campground at San Luis Creek, San Luis Reservoir. And, of course, I am heading back to Clovis to the parents because Easter's on its way, and they like to celebrate those sorts of things with a little bit of a ham dinner, if you know what I mean. But I think we're probably going to go out to a local cafe, restaurant type place instead of slave over a dinner for 3 people with a ton of leftovers and all that. But I did pop into a Walmart because in Los Banos on the way out of the San Luis Reservoir area, they got a nice little Walmart there, nice big Walmart there, raging Wi-Fi speeds as per usual. And I had to upload a couple of videos because I went to one Walmart so far, mark it down, one Walmart that it said the Wi-Fi speed was good, and then I uploaded it and it got to like 95% and then went back to 0 and started uploading again. And then once it said it was uploaded, it was just processing endlessly, and it didn't really actually upload it. So I know you don't care about that. But these are the things I have to deal with to bring you these videos every day. Trying to find a place to upload it sometimes is a bit a pain in the behind, if you know what I mean. But when I was at Walmart, a couple of things jumped into my cart, which tends to happen considering I just go there to upload most of the time, and I grab a cart and I get my steps in, walking up and down the aisles, and, you know, of course, my eyes are going back and forth scavenging. And one thing that has been on my kind of back of the mind list that I've been keeping an eye out for is an indoor-outdoor thermometer. And I haven't really found one. I don't want to just buy one online. I like to see it, what it looks like, how the shape of it, kind of batteries, all, you know. Anyways, walking through Walmart, they had a display for these guys. AccuRite, indoor-outdoor temperature. Now there's this, runs on, what is this one? A couple, 2 AAAs. And this stays in here, tells me the temperature inside, which it says right now is 77 degrees, and outside 76 degrees. Well, of course, yeah. Where is the outside thermometer? Of course, I had to find a clever place to mount it, and the only place I could think of right now that you wouldn't just see this stupid white, it looks like a remote control, is on my roof racks. And while I was so excited that I got this and I installed it without even thinking about videotaping it. So anyways, I'm up at a Love's truck stop, so we'll pop outside and I'll show you what's going on. I took some zip ties and I just strapped her right up here. Well, it's a pretty simple little install up there. A few zip ties to keep it locked in on the roof rack. And I really just wanted to make it so it wasn't an eyesore, and you can't really notice is up there. I've been driving around a bit today, checking out Santa Nella, been in Los Baños, cruising beyond, and hasn't moved, hasn't budged an inch. Every time I stop, go up there and take a look at it. And so far, so good, nothing doing. Now, I did also happen to pick up a second item that I've had my eye on for a while. And as you know, I have a 10 by 10 tent now that I use when I'm camping. Oh, bad hair day, huh? What is that guy doing? I swear I combed my hair today. I don't know why I even do that. Anyways, I got the 10 by 10 tent, and I've been thinking, you know, oh, one of the sidewall might be nice at times when you want a little bit more privacy. So there it is, sidewall. This one has little pockets on the sides of it, and it even has a supposed area to put a paper towel holder, which would come in handy. Put your table right here, set up your kitchen area, and you got paper towels, maybe pots and pans, other food items along here if you want to get that crazy. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, in what capacity, how many times, which, what, where, when, who, why, what, who, how, who. It is a good option to have just in case. And obviously when it's windy out, like it's been pretty breezy. Last night was really windy at the campground. I had to lower my tent. This would not be good on days like that. This will just become a sail, and the whole tent will probably just take off to Timbuktu or Oz or somewhere in between. But on days when it's nice and calm, pop this up, get a little extra shade, put it on the late day sun side, you know, which would be west, and you put it on the western facing side, and it'll give you a little extra protection from that late day sun. Anyways, that's me. This is what I'm doing. I'm living here in my van. You know it. It's a studio apartment on wheels. It's also 1996 Dodge Ram van, 2500, and I am loving life living in this thing. I tell you what, I just can't still either. I was at a campground the other day that I go to regularly, Lost Lake, and the lady was like, hey, you only pop in here every, like, just for a night at a time. I was like, yeah. I can't sit still. Why am I gonna stay at a campground for more than a night or two? I'm not gonna just sit there and veg out. I can't do that. I don't have that in me. I gotta keep moving. Got the wanderlust, got the hunger to find new places to explore and to learn new things that I don't know. Right? There's plenty of those things out there, believe me you. Also, believe you me. Either way it works. Still the same principle. I'm out there looking to learn and just to get my knowledge on. All right, so I'm gonna chill out here at the Loves for a little bit. I'm kind of sick of driving at this point. You know, spent 2 days now that I say all that about staying still for too long. I spent 2 days at that campsite there at the San Luis Reservoir, Lewis, whatever, and I felt a little bit lazy now. just driving a few hours, and I'm like, enough of this. Let's pull over for the evening and watch some videos. So that's what I'm doing, YouTubing and chilling out today in the van. And I don't know, we'll get into this next time we get into a campground. And this thing, well, I'm super happy to have this thermometer, because now in the morning I can wake up and I can just look at this. What is it outside? 49 degrees, 54, 32. Oh boy. And inside temperature, not so much. I pretty much know what that is because I'm in here. But anyways, super stoked to have this and the sidewall, and looking forward to getting into some more camping adventures very soon. Hey, look what just pulled up in front of me. A TravellersAutoBarn.com camper van rental. Hashtag Travelers Auto Barn. Huh. Cool. So, of course, naturally, I had to go pop my head in, butt into other people's business, and check out that cool little rental van over there. Now, I walked over there and was like, I hope you don't mind me interrupting you. And they're like, we don't speak English. So it's a cool young couple from France. I don't know what they're doing over here, but they rented a van for 8 days. I think he said it was something like $2,000 for 8 days. I'm not sure what that all includes. I didn't get into a lot of details because we're a bit of a communication barrier, but they're traveling. They rented it for 8 days. It's basically, there's a language barrier. I don't want to interrupt and try to video, do a van tour, which I really want to do. But basically, if I can describe it to you, the back is two very narrow, probably 2-foot bench seats, which are beds right next to each other. And then in the front, there is a cabinet area with a sink, a microwave, a small refrigerator, and a little kind of area where you can prepare food or what have you. And then in the front, 2 seats. Very, very basic. It's got an additional high top, so you can stand up in the middle of it, which I guess is a good, selling point for renters. They want to stand up. They asked me if this was a good spot to park. I said, no problems. I park here regularly. And, I've really been curious about these rental vans. These, what are they called? Travelers from Autobarn.com. And, if you want to rent a van for a weekend and just kind of get a feel for it, really a cool thing. They're super minimal. So it's actually, I think, a good thing as an entry point into van life, because there's no amenities in this thing. Well, actually, they have a sink, a microwave, and a refrigerator. So what am I talking about? They're already way further along than me. There's also a solar panel on the roof. So, okay, say what you will about, amenities and this and that, but it's very minimal. They don't have a queen-size bed. They don't have a whole lot of storage, a little bit underneath of the bench seats that are beds. And 2 of them traveling. They asked me if I was traveling by myself. I said yes. Just me? They said, you live? I said yes. My studio apartment on wheels. They got a good chuckle out of that, so I'm glad that translated. Anyways, I'm just hanging out, watching a Muse video, an old one from Leeds University, like over a decade ago. Pretty cool to watch these old videos.